Hello everyone, how you all doing? Want to make a quick video about running your first Raspberry Pi project from the downloads? If you're using a brand spanking new clean Raspberry, you will have to install some libraries to get these projects to run. Now on the PC builds, these libraries are already included, but we don't have them on the Raspberry, so we have to make sure we do that. You can install them all manually, but every project comes with a setup.sh file. And this file here is just essentially going to be a little batch file to run on a Raspberry to install all the libraries that you might need. I do understand people don't like to use SH files because it can be anything that's being installed into your Raspberry, but this is what it is. It's a system that's automated to let you build these things yourself. If you're uncomfortable with that, just look through the SH file and install everything manually. A bit more work. But we have to get them from the PC to the Raspberry. Now, if you make a Raspberry project and make sure you're set to the Raspberry project as your startup, everything should be good. Startup project, go to the ARM. In my case, I'm going to a Raspberry 500, but we do a build. Don't have to do a run, just do a build and do a rebuild solution. Now, in your case, the first time, this probably will not build, and that's perfectly okay. In my case, I've already pre-installed these libraries. But we're essentially going to copy sources remotely to the Raspberry system. And that takes a second or two the first time. Good. Now you'll get errors at this point because you've got no libraries. That's okay. Let's just switch to the Raspberry look. Here, you can see here that we've got apparently fresh Raspberry. In my case, it's Home Pi. I don't have any. I've got a bunch of libraries here. I've already got these. But if I go down to projects, I have sent the Raspberry Pi project over to the Raspberry. I click in here, there we go, there's that setup.sh file. Now I can't run it directly, I have to do a few things first. Set permissions to anyone. Anyone. Okay. And then what I want to do is copy this to the home directory that I'm using, which is Pi. So move that in there. And if you look there, you'll see it's now in the setup.sh. But we want to do it in the terminal because we have to do something first. We have to do sudo dos to Unix, sorry, setup.sh. And that's because we edited this file in DOS, so Unix can get a bit fussy about DOS editing files. Now we do /setup.sh, which is execute, setup.sh. And there you go, it's off doing its thing. Obviously, make sure your Pi is on the internet. In my case, it obviously is. The first time in, this will take a little while because it's going to build some files. I have already built some of these files already. No big deal. But the first time in, it's going to be a minute or two. But you only have to do this once, ever. Your Pi is now always going to be set up for all the libraries that you need to use. That's all. Have fun. Take care.